Hello everyone. In this video, we will discuss about resource scheduling. Resource scheduling is one of the key aspects of the project management. Every project requires different types of resources such as human resources, raw material, machines, equipments, working capital. If the resources are available, the project can be completed in a shorter duration. On the other hand, lack of adequate resources can lead to delay in the project. Therefore, the project manager needs to efficiently manage and plan the resources. Resource scheduling, also known as resource modeling, is a process of prioritizing and allocating resources in a manner so that the project is completed on time. Resource scheduling helps in a smooth flow of project activities and the efficient utilization of the resources. Now we'll see the different steps involved in the resource scheduling. The first step of resource scheduling is to determine the resources that needs to be managed for the successful completion of the project. Secondly, the identified resources are assigned for performing different project activities. And thirdly, the requirement of the resources is identified from time to time throughout the life of the project. The requirement of the resources is not constant in the entire duration of the project. For example, the project may need a large number of workers in the initial days, whereas it requires less number of workers in the final stage. In such case, the total number of resource unit for each time period is summed up and represented in a chart. Finally, the demand of resource is managed as per the availability of the resources. If the demand of the resource exceeds the supply of the resources, the project can be delayed. On the other hand, if the organization employs more resources for a project in comparison to demand, it would result in high project cost and wastage of resources. Now, let's see concept of resource scheduling. A resource is an entity that contributes towards the accomplishment of project activities. Resources can be of two types, storable and non-storable. Storable resources are available for the future use, for example, raw materials. On the other hand, non-storable resources such as time are not available for the future use even if it is not fully utilized. The non-storable resources have significant effect on the duration of the project. For example, a raw material, if not used in a project, can be reused in the future. Resource scheduling is all about identifying, quantifying, and allocating resources in the project activities to optimize the cost and the duration of the project. In resource scheduling, a project manager first needs to identify the resources required to complete a project on time. The resources required to accomplish the project should be tabulated on a timely basis so that the requirement of any resource on a particular time can be easily identified. The requirement of resources is not constant throughout the entire duration of the project. Sometimes the requirement of a resource becomes so high that it exceeds the availability of the resources. However, at the time, the requirement of resources is much below the availability of the resources. Resource scheduling helps in maintaining a constant requirement of resources. Resources required to complete a project are always limited and involve certain costs. For example, an organization needs to pay a certain amount for acquiring various resources such as equipments, raw material, and labor. An activity can be completed by assigning more resources. However, if we perform an activity in a shorter period than the required time of the activity, the direct cost of the activity would increases. For example, a particular activity takes 15 days to complete if 3 people are assigned and 9 days to complete if 5 people are assigned. The additional human resource reduces the required time for the activity. However, it increases human resources, which would increase the direct cost of the project. Therefore, we can say that shorter activity duration results in higher cost and longer activity duration results in the lower cost. In the next video, we will see the process of resource scheduling and its constraint. Thank you.